I want to demonstrate how I'm using this render tool, this logging render. So wall hang, I added a few more ray casts. Plus, when it hits a plane, I calculate the shortest distance from that plane, from the player to that plane, and then I just take the shortest point. And like I thought I had it, but I wanted to prove that I had it, so I made this little debug logger. So watch what happens when I jump and latch, and I'll just kind of jump over here and latch, and we have come on. All right, that should be some good test data. So every time I jump, if you look at the code, it's probably can't read this, but I added some logging. Yeah, you probably can't read that. Anyway, so every time I jump, I dumped a file out here. So now I can just drag one of those files on, and let's zoom in. So I fire a ray in the direction that the player's looking, this one. I fire a ray horizontal to the plane. I fire a ray straight up. I fire a ray to the left and the right. I think it's like 70 degrees. So you can see in this particular case, it hit two of them hit the wall. They both calculated the closest point on that plane to the player. And I don't know why it didn't draw that line. Did I not? Nah. Maybe it didn't work. Yeah, that should have worked. Anyway, you kind of get the point. So, yeah, let's zoom out here. So that was one jump. Here's another jump where I happened to hit. You can see I hit the ceiling, and I hit. I was looking. Let's zoom in. I was looking kind of up. There was also one to the side, and it would have chosen the shortest. I haven't proven that yet. But as you can see, this logger kind of helps me visualize. Let me find one. Yeah, here we go. 33K. So here's an example of a jump where it didn't. I wasn't right next to the wall at the time of hitting the jump latch. So now I can just drag the frames. So I get one each frame. Okay. So in that case, I had I was hanging from a wall, and then I just kind of jumped down. You can see how I was moving, and then I just landed on the ground. And as soon as I got close enough to the ground, it stopped. It stopped trying to wall hang. Here's another. Yeah. So here's an example of one of where I started on the ground, and then the very last frame is where it's stuck. So I just kind of wanted to demonstrate, this sort of a logging tool could be used for pretty much anything. Say you're driving around and you want to kind of record where you were, or I don't know, whatever you can dream up. The methods, well, I'll put that on the Nexus page, what methods are available, and I may add some before posting this. So I'll stop it there. Just a little demo.